What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Hooded out here. Tonight's video is going to be a little bit different. I don't have any packs to open up today, so I understand completely if you just cut it off right there. I do, however, want to first, let's mention I'm not endorsed in any way or sponsored by the following website. But if you go check out Toy Wiz under their pre-order section, they've got a little bit of information about what's to come in the May release of Guardians Rising, which is going to be the next set in the Pokemon trading card game. From what I can tell, we are getting a Tapu Koko Elite Trainer box. We are going to be getting a Tapu Lele theme deck, a Tapu Koko theme deck, Tapu Koko mini 4-card per page binder, and many other things. This leads into the next little bit, which starts to cover the speculation portion of the video, more so than the informational part. Based on the video games, we can assume that each of the Tapus will most likely carry over their abilities: Misty Surge, Grassy Terrain. I think that was right. Electrical Surge. However, this may not be the case. It is possible that it could be their GX move, and once per turn, you get to use whatever ability. I'm curious as to what you guys think. How do you think the Tapus specifically will play? As in, how do you think their abilities will work? Do you think they will get their abilities? Do you think they're just going to be powerhouses? The one that I'm most interested in, I believe, is going to be Tapu Bulu. Me personally, I believe that he's going to have his Grassy Terrain ability, and I believe it's going to have a healing factor of between 40 and 80 damage per Pokemon that is Grass type. Similar to the Tangrowth that I currently run in my Decidueye deck. I believe that he'll have a similar effect, and could, most likely, if he does have that effect, or an effect similar to that, he will definitely replace Tangela and Tangrowth prior to rotation. Because as it stands, the deck build for my Forest Shadow budget deck. I may lose cards during rotation. I probably will. But I feel like Tapu Bulu may be a viable card to run as I lose cards. It's also possible that the ability could be similar to Force of Giant Plants, where you can instantly evolve to Stage 2 Grass type Pokemon. I'm not too sure how the other ones, if they gain their abilities, I'm not too sure how they will run if compared to anything like the game, because there's it's really hard to say because there's a lot of differentiations between their different abilities. But I am curious to hear what you guys have to say about that. I just wanted to share this little bit of information with you and share where I got the information from. Under pre-order sections of various card dealers on the interwebs, you can find these various products such as the theme decks that are coming, the binder, the packs themselves, the booster boxes. I'm stoked, guys. I really am. I think this is the first set of TCG that I've actually wanted to collect since back when I was young, collecting base set cards and then the Gym Heroes and the Rockets and all that. Because, I mean, that's about when I got out of collecting. was around the time Gym Heroes was out, and then I bought a pack here and there, but not really to collect, just to kind of see what I could get. Um, with the Mythical Collection box, Darkrai being one of my favorites, I had to pick Darkrai up, and I managed to pull my first Golem EX from that. But I think this is the first set I've actually been interested in collecting, and this is the first game since Johto that I really enjoyed. I mean, the as far as the video game itself, the story is the best I think Pokemon has ever done. And me personally, I feel like it hints towards Kanto possibly having remakes instead of Sinnoh. I know everybody's saying that Sinnoh should get the remakes, but I feel like they put a lot of nudges towards Kanto also. We could possibly see a celebratory 20th anniversary remastered 3D yellow. Who knows? It could go either way. I do see a lot of the nudges towards Sinnoh also. And I know I've kind of trailed off into the actual video games instead of the TCG. But it all kind of coincides, really. Um, but back onto the TCG. You guys, let me know what you think about the upcoming set. We'll have more information later. Kind of how the set list for Sun and Moon Base was leaked. We'll probably have a leak for Guardians Rising as well. We know we're getting the Tapus, Tapu Lele, Tapu Koko, most likely Tapu Fini and Tapu Bulu. From the information, with the exception of the Japanese theme decks, Tapu Bulu and Tapu Fini have not been confirmed, but you can almost guarantee that they're going to be in the set based on the fact that you're getting the other two Tapus. And the other Japanese theme deck was a Lycanroc GX theme deck, so we are almost guaranteed to see Lycanroc and Rockruff, possibly both midnight and midday forms. Which will be pretty interesting. So I may not, I mean, I love rock types, so I may not even be running my grass deck for much longer, depending on what all we get in the next two sets. I think this is going to be very interesting. Also, let me know what you feel, how you feel about the GX cards. I had one of my subscribers actually asked this of his fans and his viewers. Let me know how you think GX cards are gonna kind of change the meta for TCG, because me personally, I feel like it's gonna slow it down, make it more strategic. It's not gonna be quite as fast paced as EX, but it's not gonna be as slow as previous sets prior to gaining the EXs. I do feel like we're gonna lose a lot of draw power and setup abilities, such as Shaman EX, but I don't feel like it's gonna really hurt it too much. I feel like we're still gonna have some semi-fast paced games, and I feel like that Decidueye is gonna be one of the faster paced decks out there. I can't really say too much quite yet because I do not have a lot of information on the next two sets that are going to be released later this year before September. Anyway, just in the comment section, guys, just tell me what you think. Tell me what you think the Tapu's abilities are going to be, or what their movesets might look like. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to be released as GX cards. Pretty sure, with the exception of maybe the theme deck ones. The theme deck ones might be similar to the current theme decks, where you got the regular Decidueye and the regular Incineroar and regular Primarina. So we might actually have a regular version of each of them and then a GX version of each of them, which kind of makes sense because they're kind of phasing away the EX cards, phasing in GX cards. So, but let me know your thoughts on what you think the Tapu's abilities and movesets and HP stats might look like. Let me know what you think. What other Alolamons do you think we will be getting in this next set specifically, because I know between the three sets we should get pretty much all of them. I'm really excited and stoked to kind of see what Jangmo-O, what that evolutionary line looks kind of fleshes out to be. I'm already loving Toxapex and Marini. Those are two of my favorites, and I might build a deck around them and Crobat and Alolan Mug, kind of a psychic, either psychic dark or psychic grass build. Not sure which way I want to go with it yet. I've got to wait until I get my hands on more of the cards to kind of see how the abilities will work well together and how they'll flow. And you guys will get some tabletop matches before too long of all of the decks we're currently working on. And just to throw this out there, there's four of us. There's not just me. I'm kind of the guy that just, I'm the one that's talking to you guys. I'm the one that's sharing the card pools and sharing the deck builds and stuff. But it's me and three other guys, my brother and two of our friends. But we'll definitely be bringing you guys some tabletop matches of these decks to kind of show you how they play, how they stand up. Anyway, guys, like I said, leave comments, let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys later. If you enjoyed the video, if the information was useful, if you're stoked for the rest of the sets, if you're stoked for Guardians Rising, be sure to leave a like, sub, like I said, comment, let me know what you think. As always, stay cool, and I'll catch you later.